I am so excited to be here today on a day where I am ovulating, so you all will find me sexually attractive. That is the goal in comedy, yes. So how about this new live-action Aladdin with Will Smith as the genie? I'm like super into this. Not because of Will Smith, just because I feel like I can really relate to Aladdin. I feel like we have a lot of stuff in common, in the way that I also like free bread. Oftentimes you can see my tits, and my dad probably won't be around until the third one. That's right, I don't have like a big traditional Italian family. That's like a stereotype I always wanted to fit into. One time some guy called me Snooki, but that's not good enough. Maybe it's not that I don't have a big traditional Italian family. Maybe it's just like, okay, so my mom didn't have me until she was 37. So maybe just like by the time I was born, they were already dead. Or maybe it's this joke that I made at my grandma's funeral and they just don't fuck with me no more. It's probably that one. It was very innocent. All I said was, this is what she always looked like. Taking an afternoon nap. I was recently out drinking and this older South Philly woman engaged in conversation with me, and she was complaining about how earlier that day she saw a bunch of firefighters, but no fire. Her complaint was that they sent firefighters instead of cops for a cat stuck in the tree type situation. So I was like, well, maybe it's a good thing they didn't send the cops, because at least they didn't shoot the cat. And then she told me that her sister and two nieces died in a house fire. So I was like, wow, way to ruin my joke, dude. I've been doing stand-up for about a year now, and I've had the chance to make jokes about several dead people. And one Slipknot joke. I feel like I really appeal to like the goth teenager community. I feel like I sound like when I was 13, I ran away from home to the local mall and hid out Hot Topic all day, because that did happen. I'm from New Jersey. And that's what we do in New Jersey. I recently went through a breakup. It actually wasn't that recent. It just feels more recent because he won't stop showing up to where I am and trying to fight my boyfriend. Yeah, you ever just like know how you're gonna die and that's murdered by a man that loves you? I just really hope it's not a kill shot so I can really just like bleed out and think about what I've done. I have been in a lot of relationships though. I do feel like if my dating history was like a movie, it'd be like the first episode of Game of Thrones where everyone just stops fucking watching because you can't keep track of all the characters. I mean, what can I say? I'm a sucker for a talented man. I've dated skateboarders, musicians, actors, singers, a pot dealer. Just looking for a man whose baby I wouldn't abort, you know. I am actually at that age though, where my friends are having babies and I'm like truly happy for them, which is a weird feeling for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, 3 times out of 3, I will get the abortion. Or maybe it was 4. Whatever, that's not the point. I do want to say one other thing, speaking of breakups. You know, I think it's fucking stupid. I think revenge porn is fucking stupid. Obviously consent is the #1 important thing when it comes to anything involving sex. Thank you. And revenge porn is unethical and illegal, and it's fucking stupid. And here's why. Because if you share my nudes, thank you. Those are some of the best pictures I have of me. If you can just make sure they find their way into my obituary after you murder me, that'd be great. Because I just feel like at a certain point, you're just being a wingman. You're just being like, hello, and look at what I used to fuck. If any of you gentlemen are interested. Because it's not like a candid of me, like naked, like sitting on the toilet before I get in the shower. Which, by the way, show of hands, everybody fucking does that. Everybody fucking does that. You shouldn't do that. What if there's a robber? like busting with a camcorder. Remember the earthquake of 2012? Guess where my sister was? She was naked and sitting on the toilet. She's fine,